Hey everybody, it's Grant with Renew Auto. We'll do a quick walk around video of the Range Rover SV Autobiography. Just show all the panels at different angles, see if there's any significant dents, dings, scratches, things like that. Most of these cars, they get put on a truck and shipped all over the country. So I just like to do a lap, try to show all the imperfections of the vehicle, maybe to the background music of an ice cream truck or two. But starting this front corner, fender, front end are in awesome shape. Of course, the car only having 15,000 miles, it's just minimal wear. You can see there's no pitting or anything in the headlights. Same with the bumper. No issues on this front quarter panel either. Hopefully you can see the reflection of the sky. I don't know if that's going to come through on the video. The hood, the paintwork. We've got the grill. Doesn't have any significant chips or anything. Actually, the SV Autobiography has this really specific kind of knurled finish that they do on the emblem, which is really cool. Obviously, you've got your front camera for your 360 degree. When you're shopping for these, that's something to check. These will obviously get chipped really easily from the vehicle. So that's something worth checking when you're shopping for these cars. My personal recommendation, since the paint is in such good shape on this one, is I would do a full front PPF or paint protection film kit. We can get that done in-house and quote you, and we can do a full front kit. So instead of having a line across the front like a lot of them will do a full hood, full fender. That way you don't have any line, you've got the full coverage. And of course you're doing the mirror caps at the same time. Windshield, but no chips, no cracks, nothing like that. You put your VIN number right there. It is the heated windshield, so you probably can't see in the video, but it's got little minuscule little heater defroster lines that go through the whole windshield, which is really nice on those snowy days. All the tires are matching Pirellis. They're in great shape. No use of anything underneath. We've had the vehicle idling for probably 30 or 45 minutes while we've been doing all the photos, and no overheating or anything. All the glasses still got the original dealership stickers, all the Range Rover factory glass markings in it. Going to be harder to see on the tinted glass in the back, but there we go. You can see all the factory Range Rover markings, and the panoramic roof doesn't have any cracks either. Another thing to check when you're shopping for these cars, or if you're driving on the freeway, we've had them where a rock will come up and hit the top of the panoramic glass and can chip or crack it. So something worth checking. Going down this driver's side, I am not seeing any door dings or scratches. I love the diamond turn finish on these wheels with the matte gray, and then of course the gloss black center caps and lug nuts. This kind of complements with the black paint really nicely. Of course you do have the chrome trim on the side strakes, and then your L aluminum for long wheelbase. Really subtle little things. The chrome accent trim that kind of sets the SV Autobiography apart from other Range Rovers. Most people wouldn't notice. I'm a Range Rover dork. I've had a whole bunch of these, so I love those really subtle little details like that just kind of set everything apart. But moving on to the back, again, no chips or scratches. See that cool Autobiography emblem, which is super unique. I just love little stuff like that. Backup camera, of course, it's got its own little washer, which is cool. Looks like we might have a little scratch right there on the back. I could kind of zoom in to look at it, but a little scratch in that rear tailgate. And looking at the bumper, looks like it's in great shape. And then it does have the tow package as well, with your electronic hookups for your trailer. Moving to the passenger side, fuel cap, obviously no corrosion in there. That's somewhere where if it's been in a winter climate, you'll get salt and stuff in there. This one's California car, it's whole life, so no issue there. Again, matching Pirelli Scorpion tires, front and rear. Those all got good tread, no alignment issues or strange wear. I've had the car on the freeway at 90 miles an hour and tracks super smooth, so no wheels out of balance, anything. It does have the power deployable side steps as well. And the Range Rover logo in the hood, which is a nice detail. Oh, and we've got the hood open, so we can show you the engine. Doesn't do kind of strange noises or anything. All your factory markings, all your factory stickers are still intact. No evidence of any accident damage at all. Totally clean Carfax, of course. And the interior is just as clean as the exterior. So your power massage seats, adjustable bolsters, adjustable side bolsters, as well as lumbar, which is really nice. Of course, your memory seating, all your window switches, power folding mirrors. It does have the insane 2,500 watt Meridian, I forget the number of speakers, 29 speaker? I'll have to double check that, but Meridian sound system, which is just incredible. Full digital gauge cluster, no air lights or anything like that. And you can edit this and change the center screen. You can change all kinds of different content and whatnot as well. It does have a heated steering wheel, and then all matching trim, the wood trim throughout the vehicle. Seats are heated and cooled, so if you go over to that one, you've got them on cooled right now, go over heated, and then of course you've got multiple massage modes, including hot stone massage, which after detailing cars for 10 years, that's my favorite because my back hurts. But camera system, of course, you've got a 360-degree view, front view that kind of shows if you're trying to pull out into a driveway or a blocked intersection, rear view camera, trailer mode, parking sensors, and then I love the double glazed windows and noise canceling quality of the car. So loud ice cream truck that goes by, and you're not going to hear it because double glazed noise insulation and climate insulation windows. Nice little detail from Range Rover. Does it again, panoramic roof. It has the sunshade, which is power deployable. That'll close across the whole thing. You can also open it. And then another nice detail I really like is that the sun visors, they're leather just like the rest of the vehicle, but then they have an Alcantara insert here, which is just super, super nice. Of course, you've got your secondary sun visor, that's in full Alcantara. And then if you look, you've got perforated leather for the whole headliner going down the center, and stitched leather all across the entire headliner. Even the grab handles are stitched leather. And then look at the leather work that went into making that pocket. Just so cool. This is gonna be hard to see because it's still daylight, but this is all changeable LED lighting. And so that'll light up, obviously, your B pillars at night, your door cups, all your footwells and everywhere will be lit up. Of course, you got your illuminated door sills there, and you can go through and change whatever color you want that lighting to be as well. Right here, you got obviously cup holders. This will hold your phone. I do like that it's got a hidden little feature down here, which, hide things right there. No one will ever find them. Up front, center console, you've got a bunch of power adapters as well as inputs for multimedia, and then you've got a power fridge as well. You can adjust the coolness of the fridge, which is a kind of nice feature. Again, unique to the Autobiography, the knurled fittings on these adjustable armrest. Nice little details. When you're a Range Rover nerd, you pick up on all these cool little things that just totally set it apart from the other cars, including the Special Vehicle Operations emblem, which is here on the B pillar. But again, only you get to enjoy that because when the doors are closed, you don't see that. Which actually, that's a good opportunity to show that the soft close doors all function on all doors. So they'll close themselves. Again, power deployable, side steps. Moving to the rear, this is really the theater room of the vehicle, if you will. All the room in the world. The rear seats have just as many, if not more, power comfort options in the front. You've got your lumbar, all your front and rear aft. You've even got a deployable calf rest right here. Really, really cool. And then of course you can put up your sunshades. And the nice thing is you can obviously adjust all your lights and everything, but from either side you can use this button to control the other side as well, so you don't have to reach over the interior. In here you've got all of your headphones for the multimedia system, and this will let you do music and adjust your seats and look at the navigation and everything. There's some center storage. I love the analog Zenith clock, just a super, super classy touch. If you've got some work to do, you've got a power adapter down here, which is a nice little detail. Of course, more storage under this power cover. Got some power outlets, multimedia inputs, HDMI, USB-C, dual climate control. You can also control your heated and cooled seats through the same menu right here. Really cool center console. Remote control holder, you pull this out and do all the different settings for all of the TVs and everything. I like the little Land Rover detail at the bottom there. Cup holders. All the seats, of course, adjust, power up and down. You do have the winged headrest, but there's actually some additional headrest pillows in the rear as well. You control the sun blind from the rear seats as well. And then these are power automatic closing doors. So if a passenger gets inside, there's a little button right there in the center console. And if they press that, this will actually close by itself. And you can do it from the outside too, just like I did. Just moving it about an inch or two will get that going and close itself. Rear tailgate power, of course. You do love the traditional Range Rover tailgate, so you've got your bench seating back here. These are some additional headrest pillows, lumbar pillow. It's all matching perforated leather, just like the interior. And then, of course, it's got the SV Autobiography trim. Really, really thick wool mats, which is just such a cool detail. I just love those thick mats. And then the whole interior back here is also trimmed with the same leather as the rest of the interior. So even though this is the back, it's all covered in trimmed leather, which is such a cool detail. You do have a spare tire under there, and then these buttons on the side that'll raise and lower the suspension to make it easier to get cargo and stuff in and out of the car. Moving to the rear, this seat's of course got your massage feature, and then this extra button which will let you control the front seat, which is kind of cool. And then if I can remember how, oh, there we go. You can go into full relaxation mode by moving the front seat forward. Go far to lean back the backrest, and then of course it'll bring out these footrests for you as well. Super cool feature. Again, the Meridian sound back here, leather everywhere, of course, to be expected. Again, you've got your headphone system there. Let's see, it turns to an upright position, and same with the power screen. So touch screen, you can go through and control your massage. Again, you get all those same different massage modes. And then heated, cooling seats, controlling everything there. It does have a rear fridge as well, so you've actually got a button that you'll press, and that'll reveal your fridge. And then when you want to close it, simple press of that button. Going under the center console, we've got a couple of little hidden buttons here. Press and hold that, it'll reveal your tray table. It does have a little charger port in it, which is nice. This is kind of hard to do single-handedly, but if you bear with me, there we go. Leather on this, and then this will actually reveal a little slot here. I believe this is to hold your iPad. You can do your typing, extend it, put your champagne or whatever drink right there. So cool. Again, we'll do the, actually, well, let me show you the power close feature on the doors. We've got these buttons right here, so just by pressing this button, the door will close for you, which is kind of a cool feature. And then again, if you're trying to close it from the outside, if you just press it a few inches, it'll close the rest of the way for you. And then it soft closes for the latch. Sunroof, of course, does have the usual little screen to make sure you don't get too much air buffeting or anything. In the front end, same massage features, power features, memory features for the front passenger. I do really like this little kind of metal trim detailing here. You've got your infamous Range Rover dual glove compartments. This is actually a DVD player. So if you're in park, you can play a DVD on the center screen, which is kind of a neat feature. And then you've got your books and manuals. And then check this out. It's actually in the same SV Autobiography perforated leather and stitching to match the seats. Which, again, I'm a nerd for this stuff, but I just think that is so cool. Actually, speaking of being a nerd for this stuff, this wood is actually also the same style and pattern used on Eames lounge chairs. So if you're a little bit of an architecture dork, you'll recognize this wood is that from an Eames lounge chair. So between the wood and the black leather, I just think that's kind of a cool little feature that it's matching the Eames. Oh, now the sun's going down on this. You can kind of see the illuminated SV Autobiography on the door sills as well. And of course, soft close. A super, super, super cool car. A great way to just waft around in a ton of luxury, kind of under the radar, which I really, really appreciate about the Range Rover. Tons of little details where if you're a nerd, you'll recognize that this is the Mac Daddy, big deal, really, really special car. And if not, kind of flies under the radar, which is really nice too. But if I'm forgetting anything or you want extra details on anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out to me directly. My cell phone is 435-278-8915, or you can email me, just my first name, Grant, @renewauto.com, and we'll talk to you then. Thanks.